Hey guys, it's Ryan. Um, Looking to start a page on gamers that have dealt with any type of toxic behavior. What are your thoughts on it? Obviously, this isn't a start to a very professional page in terms of editing. There's going to be probably none of. This is just me kind of sitting in a chair, if I can even get back here, gaming chair, and talking. Um, if you're interested, that's great. If you're not, I understand. You got probably more interesting things. I'm sure there's some flashy gamer girl showing off her stuff, but I want to keep this mostly, non-toxic. Anything involving women, I want to stay away from for obvious reasons. I don't want to really come across as someone that's unsympathetic. But yeah, what are your thoughts on toxic behavior? I mean, I've really been really targeted. Yeah, as I said, really like 10 times, but I've been targeted quite a bit lately, and it just made me think. Once it starts, it's like poison. I mean, it's one thing to play like a game like League of Legends, right? And next game, you just play next game, right? And maybe you're toxic that game because someone ruined that game. That's one thing. But like when I was playing Final Fantasy 11, especially Final Fantasy 11, because 14 at least, yes, there was people I ran into that didn't, that weren't very nice. And when I unblocked them, and I was like, they probably don't even remember me. They were flaming other people when I unblocked them. So it's kind of like, you can't win sometimes. But in Final Fantasy 11 especially, when you're playing Final Fantasy 11, you have to have a link shell, because that's just how it is. And if people don't like you, it's like really, your name gets around really fast. And it's one of those things where like you can't play on that server. It's like you're done. It's just not happening. So I really felt like that's what happened with me with a different game. But I'm letting it go. I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna try to see where this takes me. If people don't give me the light of day, I understand. But I'm gonna be talking about toxicity, and more so with people like me that have neuropathy conditions, and I've suffered from acute disseminating encephalomyelitis, which is a demyelinating condition, and then I had optic neuritis, and then now I've had small fiber polyneuropathy. So they aren't the best, and I've had people try to debate me on it's not that bad, but maybe when my leg's missing, people will say, oh yeah, it's not that bad. You got one leg left. It's like the way gamers are. Like, you would think they would get a clue, but it's like apparently people need a medical degree to understand like what I'm going through. So, I guess that means I was preaching to the wrong crowd. So yeah, I mean, like, do you have a condition that really prevents you from getting out in the normal world? I mean, I had to quit my job and sell my car, so too many pain meds. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on all that stuff? Like I said, it's gonna be on toxicity, but a little bit on medical conditions for gamers. And I mean, how do you deal with your medical conditions? The other thing I want to talk about is communities, because I got a lot of flack for talking about communities, but people do try to say that they're like great when they can be negative. So I kind of want to get on all the stereotypes. Like, I just talked about League of Legends, and let's face it, there is no way we're gonna say that that's a good community. That's 2 thumbs down. Sorry for all the people that are playing. I mean, I'm a support main, but I mean, when I got to almost platinum, my ADC was, every ADC I had was just, oh, I want to cry inside. I want to cry. It's just so bad. Like, just, oh. That's why my eyebrows are so thick. It protects me from all the EDCs that threw all those horrible comments. My eyebrows just grew like an extra arm and just batted those comments away. But, yeah, I guess my eyebrows weren't thick enough to protect me from the other community I just got tossed out of. But that's a different story. But, you know, I'm definitely not one of those Bronze 5 that believes everyone's toxic except you. I mean, I've been known to get on people's nerves, but not that bad. So, I don't know. That's just how I think about it. Anyways, I just want everyone's take on this. I don't know if I'm using this for the main page or if I'm going to start more videos. Hope to make more videos soon. If this grows, that'd be great because I could use everyone's support. I'm definitely dealing with quite a bit, so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Thank you and have a great day.